This is Bilal Naveed, and I am live from my YouTube and Facebook channel. So, today I am going to do a review of another most awaited video, which have a title of Two Schools Kills Creativity, and it is a TED talk done by Sir Ken Robinson, who is famous for his inputs in these kind of scenarios or like literacy or education related videos. He is the most famous personality. So I will be going through some key intakes from that video so that I can explain it to you how Sir Ken Robinson was explaining his idea in this video. Sir Ken Robinson believes that creativity is not just as luxury, it is as vital as literacy. As we think that creativity should be accompanied by some people, but not all the people. But Sir Ken Robinson have the idea that it should be as vital as we give importance to literacy. In our education system, reading, writing, and math are treated as the foundation of learning, but creativity is often sidelined. Yet, creativity is what allows us to solve problems, innovate, and adapt to change. If we only focus on academic skills, we limit human potential. Creativity allows us to solve all these problems which we are focusing today. So, let me give you an example of that. Think of people like Steve Jobs or Elon Musk. They were creative thinkers who connected imagination with knowledge to build something new. If their creativity had been ignored, we might not have iPhones or electric cars today, which is the major breakthrough in green energy or green sustainable production of electric vehicles. So the second point I am moving on to is the childrens are naturally creative. How Sir Ken Robinson explains it, every child is born with a powerful imagination. They are not afraid to take chances, ask strange questions, or dream big. But as they grow older, school systems often teach them that there is only one right answer, which slowly kills their creativity. There might be more possible answers for the same questions which are right, but having another route of positivity and creativity in the same scenario. So, the example for that is a small child might draw a blue cow or a flying fish, and that's beautiful imagination. But in school, they may be told cow aren't blue. After hearing that many times, the child stops experimenting. Creativity dies not because the child lacked imagination, but because the environment didn't support it. Because we kill their creativity by imposing the current standards we are showing or we are facing in our daily life. The third point from this video is mistakes are essential for learning. Mistakes are essential for learning. Sir Ken Robinson says that if you are not prepared to be wrong, you will never come up with anything original. But schools punish mistakes instead of treating them as steps towards learning. This fear of being wrong takes students fail afraid to try new ideas. If a student is being stopped by doing mistakes, he can never achieve his higher goals, or there are no life is not a bed of roses. As we know, we have to face the challenges in order to be successful in life. So in same case applies to the students. Like we can take an example of Thomas Edison, who failed more than 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Even Thomas Edison could have been stopped at the very early age of his experimentation. If he had been afraid of mistakes, he would have stopped long before success. Likewise, students should see failure as a learning opportunity, not as something to be ashamed of. So that's a very key point that I have discussed. The fourth point from the video Sirkin Robinson emphasized is intelligence is diverse, dynamic, and distinct. Intelligence isn't one dimensional, it's not only about academic performance. Robinson explains that intelligence is diverse. We think in many ways, visually, musically, physically, dynamic. We learn by connecting ideas and distinct. Each person has a unique way of understanding the world. Like we can take the example of a student might be great at solving math problems while another might express themselves beautifully through dance or music. Both are intelligent, just in different ways. Sadly, most schools only reward one type of intelligence, the academic kind, but we do not reward the intelligence in any other field of the life. So it's very important to take intelligence is diverse, dynamic, and distinct. The fifth point from the video is the hierarchy of our object subjects suppresses the arts. Education systems worldwide have a fixed hierarchy. Mathematics, languages are on top, while the arts are at the bottom. Robinson argues that his hierarchy ignores the importance of creativity and creative discipline like music, drama, painting, dance, all of which nurture imagination and emotional intelligence. For example, imagine a student passionate about painting. Instead of being encouraged, they are told, focus on your math and science. Aren't you get a job, that student might suppress their talent, and the society loses a potential artist or a designer who could have made a difference. So that's a very important point of hierarchy of subjects suppresses the main idea behind the creativity or the given potential by the god at the very early stage of the children. So I will be summarizing that how Sirkin Robinson want to conclude this thought that we don't grow into creativity. We we cannot grow creativity. We grow out of it, or rather, we get educated out of it. As an educator, as parents and learners, it's our responsibility. Sorry, to protect that creative spark and let every child explore, imagine, and invent without fear. So, this was all the review. I hope you would like this review and will apply these rules to your children, to your students in your education system, which will help the students grow their creativity and find out their innate behavior, what they are fond of or what they are best of. Thank you so much. See you soon with another review. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.